Hey everybody, Weasel here. It is Friday, November 21st, 2014. Big day for Nintendo fanatics everywhere. Just made a video talking about why it was such a big day. Showcase my little Night 1 Amiibo haul, if you will. Unlike some people, I have a job, so I have to go there during the day and then do everything after hours. So it's kind of more relatable to some of you. The rest of you can fantasize about doing it full-time or something. But what we're going to do here, I'm not going to focus on the functionalities or anything like that. I'm going to go into a good old-fashioned unboxing. I have had a ton of people ask if I was going to pick up Amiibos, if I would unbox them. Several people have told me that the unboxings they've seen, I guess from like the review people that got them ahead of time, have been basically garbage. And my answer was yes, I do plan to pick a few up, and I appreciate your support. So, what you need to know about this, I picked it up at Toys R Us. $13.99 is their price. Yes, it is $1 higher than other retailers, but today and tomorrow, the 21st and 22nd of November, they have a promo 3 for $30. So if you're just coming in and you're getting, I don't know, just like, we'll just say you're a huge fan of Mario, Donkey Kong, and Link. You can buy the 3 of those instead of paying $42 at Toys R Us plus tax. You pay $30. That's a pretty sweet deal. If you don't like Toys R Us, $12.99 pretty much everywhere else. That's going to be a uniform price. Maybe save 3 cents at Walmart. I think they're $12.96. But my 3 for $30 deal I am quite happy with. Mario was super well stocked. That's good news because most people, parents, grandparents, siblings, if you're buying this for someone in your family, Smash Bros, and then you're like, oh, what Amiibos do I get? This is going to be the one that everyone reaches for first, and particularly because Luigi's part of Wave 2. But Wave 1 includes 12 characters, Mario being one of them. The packaging's pretty cool, but the thing is, these work. These are not like Skylanders, which are RFID. Obviously, I could take any one of those characters. You can't see them, can you? At the back that are still in the packaging, that's where I keep my specials, some of the special ones. Chase McCain is hidden, by the way. But the Skylanders, you can come in, you could actually place that on the portal and it would read it. That is not the case with these guys here. I think I have moved all of my Rumble U figures, including Shiny Pikachu. But a while back I unboxed the NFC figures, the little Pokemons for Rumble U. And you just place them on like that corner of the gamepad where you see that square, and everyone's been like, what is that thing? And I'm like, that's your NFC pad. And people are like, what's NFC? NFC, near field communication. It's basically built into the gamepad, so unlike the external portal of power for Skylanders, you can come in, you can place the Amiibo on that little section of your gamepad, it'll scan Mario in. Just like Rumble U, which I know a lot of people didn't get into. And then the figures were like really short-lived. I think that was Nintendo testing the waters there. But that said, the thing with these is you actually do have to open them. The RFID is pretty powerful. You can actually read that through packaging. You can read it through a lot of stuff. I've experimented with it. But like the quick draw rattle shake over here where my finger is, that base underneath it, you've got the sticker sheet, the stat card, the packaging, the plastic. It reads through all of that just fine. Since this is NFC, it actually does not. So this will need to be open. That means for the obsessive compulsive collectors who want to keep these sealed yet play with them, you're either going to have to carefully open them and then reseal them, or you're going to have to just break down and kick the habit and either just hang them on the wall, put them on your shelf, or open them. I plan to open mine because as cool as this packaging is, they're obviously individualized for each character. You know, there's Villager for comparison. Kind of color-coded, got the name and everything, but number one deal, they just look way better outside of the packaging, in my opinion. So Mario, obviously they tied it in with red. You got Mario there. There's a little peg. Ages 6+ is what they recommend. There's the Amiibo logo. Plural for Amiibo is Amiibo. I think Little Friends is kind of close to a translation from Japan. Nothing important there. On the backside, supercharge your gameplay. Collect, customize, and compete. I nearly said complete. I'm so used to Skylanders. But right there, that little gray pad, if you can make it out underneath Mario, that is the NFC. People, again, have always said, like, what is that? Well, now you know. The Wii U gamepad, as much as people have knocked the Wii U, it is way, way more advanced than you think it is. And it works beautifully. There's no technical issues. Nintendo takes pride in polishing their products and making them flaw-free, as opposed to rushing them out for profits. That's why they routinely delay some games. They'd rather do it right the first time. I personally have a lot of respect for that mindset. Now, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, battle with Amiibos and Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. Obviously, again, Smash Bros. Is going to be the primo title that ties in all of the Amiibos. Some of them have additional functionality in other games, but that is kind of their main selling point. Everything past that is gravy. In the future, they could do some really, really cool things. Ironically, there is Villager battling Mario. As friends or foes, Amiibo join the battle. Note that they can level up to 50. How long, how involved is that? I don't know yet. I've never played them. Nintendo.com/Amiibo, that actually answers all your questions. I know if you search for Amiibo, you're going to go to a bunch of like really bad third-party articles that don't really address anything. My advice is either listen to me or just go straight to that, because it will answer your questions in fractions of the time. And you don't have annoying pop-up ads. Again, any game in the future, you know, Kirby's Canvas Curse, I keep botching that. Yoshi's Woolly World, all those releases, Mario Party 10, they're going to start having that Amiibo logo on the background, so be sure to look out for that. Again, there's kind of a larger version of it. Nothing fancy on the bottom side. What else is included in here? Do you get cards or posters? I don't think so, but we are about to find out. Let me see if I can tear this. If I had my knife, which it's somewhere over here in Skylander clutter, you could cut this, you know, and do like a much better job, like if you plan to reseal it. But for me, these things are awesome. I saw them first at E3. I was amazed at the detail they put into them, and I want them loose. That's what the packaging is going to look like when you've removed the figure. This is what we've got now. Note, the NFC, they've got that little foil sticker here, and that's going to be what keeps it from being red. Actually, you could probably pull this and then read it. Don't hold me to that. I'm going to try one. But they did that for a reason, I think, to deter. It's kind of a way to keep scalpers from coming in. It's hard for me to explain, but we won't focus too much on it. This is what he looks like. Again, very well packed. I did see one Star Fox that had like come out of his packaging and he was upside down. It was pretty cool. I would have taken a picture, but there are tons of employees and they would have thought I was more weird than they already think I am. So, you pin this down. He came out super easy. That is awesome. This has some heft to it. At E3, they were under these awesome glass cases. Could not really pick it up. Now, if you note right there, that's kind of like the Smash Ball logo. It looks like a trophy base from Smash Bros. For the Wii U. Obviously, Mario is in fight position. He's in an aggressive stance. He's got the fireball. Translucency is eerily similar to a Tech Trap crossed with like a Root Beer Earth Trap. It's got a nice orange. It's like an amber, really. It's not orange, it's not red, it's amber. It does have traces of like a dark orange here, and then at the backside it almost does get red. This has a nice texture to it. I guess they did that so you're less likely to drop it. You know, if it was like a super slick surface, I'd be bobbling it around. The bottom side here, Amiibo. Let's see if we can get that to focus for you. NVL-001, don't know quite what all this is going to code out to be, and it keeps getting blurry. Let me look over the camera. Made in China, the rest is just a number. Don't throw away, Nintendo, and then there's, of course, like the company logo. So pretty cool stuff there. I don't know if that NVL-001 will come in, and if I see like an 002, 003, etc., we'll kind of know we're on to something. If I see NVL 001, maybe we'll assign it to wave 1. I don't know just yet. I'm probably one of the few people that's even looked at that. But the Mario Amiibo is pretty dadgum well done, in my opinion. It's got some flex to it. Again, Nintendo, they realize, you know, that this is people like myself that grew up with Nintendo, you know, the NES, the SNES, etc. Still of age, still support Mario. Parents, older players, but they realize that a lot of you are going to grab this maybe for a 5-year-old, and they're just going to come in and do gosh knows what to the figure. So they did build those with that in mind. They probably could have made them slightly more detailed or intricate, but they want them to be appealing to all ages, including people with young children who don't have money, who are buying them for gifts. They don't want them to break them or have small parts that can be swallowed, etc. So they've kind of taken that into consideration. It's basically Skylander 101, if you will. Mario, very nice overalls here. He's got the classic iconic brown boots, nice detail on the backside. White gloves, of course, if the glove fits, wear it. Hat, I mean, it's a super well done figure. I've got a lot, and I do mean a lot of Mario figures throughout the years. And this one, facial expression, the proportions, it is pretty much dead on. And that is awesome to me. Mustachio is in place. Kind of got like some fading on the overalls, and ironically, it is where you would wear out, your jeans. That's where the jeans start to fade. Around the knees, around the joints. Very realistic, maybe wipes when he's on a regular job, maybe wipes some PVC pipe glue or something on his overalls there. I don't know. But just extremely well done. Again, from the face up, I mean, that is just dead on perfect Mario. It's like we were looking at a cartoon drawing or something. Very good detail there, and that is about all she wrote. There's nothing else included. Again, you get the packaging. No stat cards, no sticker sheets, no posters, nothing else for me to really cover. Again, I love the way this little textured base feels. And then, of course, you basically just place it in the corner of the gamepad for a height comparison. We'll go with a Newlander. We'll grab Blades. He is one of my favorites, Trap Team Newlanders. Size-wise, if I get these guys at about the same height, Mario is probably about as tall as the tail on Blades, which that's the high point there. Circumference of the base, again, this is kind of just a rough comparison. The Amiibo base obviously being a perfect circle, slightly overlaps that. Let me grab Spyro. More of you probably are likely to have Spyro here. And he's got a perfectly, almost, it's not circular, but you get the idea. Pretty much the exact same base. I mean, there's no overlap. If you just rounded Spyro instead of making it the sharp edges, it would be dead on. If I hold these by the base, Mario obviously a bit taller. I think it's easy for you to tell that if I hold them like so. Not a lot taller, but I mean, I'd say Spyro comes up about to his nose, if you want my honest opinion there. We'll set Spyro down. Trapmaster, Swappers, or Giants. Who do we want to use? Pumpkin Eyebrow. He stands up. This is a comparison here for a Skylander Giant. Mario's hat comes up about to the eyeball, or the pumpkin head, I guess, on Pumpkin Eyebrow. Nitro Magnacharge is sitting here. Mario, again, right up about to the face. And Ninjini. That's actually Scarlet Ninjini that I've got here. She is the tallest giant, and she should be significantly taller. Mario comes up about to her waist, so that's a pretty accurate. I mean, if you're into this type of stuff, I assume if you're not into Skylanders, you've got a few sitting around, you've seen them, that gives you an idea on the height. But these are pretty much ideal, I would say. And the cool thing about these, you don't have to own a Wii U, you don't have to have a 3DS. You could be someone that grew up with it like I did. Super Mario World is your favorite game, perhaps. You could buy this for somebody, let them open it up, and they could just put it on their desk at work. They could put it in like the entertainment room, the living room, a collection of whatever stuff they're into. And it's going to look right at home, whether you're actually playing with it, and this is level 50 for Brawl. If you just get it for someone to unlock the Mario suit in Mario Kart 8. Or like I said, if somebody just opens this thing up and sticks it on a shelf. It's going to look pretty cool, whatever they do with it. So, $13.99 at Toys R Us. I got in on the 3 for $30. They'll probably do that promotion a few times, I would imagine. So, keep your eyes out for that if you miss it. Very, very well stocked on Mario. And that is about all she wrote. Again, I feel like I've done my best job here showcasing this thing for you. But if you got any questions, feel free to ask. Twitter's probably best bet for a quick response. You can also use my personal site, oneofwisdom.com, and you can go to the Nintendo section on the Skylander Club forum. SkylanderClub.com. Surf down, you'll see the Nintendo section. Again, if we get enough people into this stuff, I will actually make a standalone Amiibo subforum, so keep that in mind. That said, thanks so much for watching. If you have not subscribed, make sure to do that. Tons more Amiibo content coming your way. You can follow me on Twitter like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Once again, thanks for watching. I've been waiting to see these in my own hands since I saw them first at E3, and the detail is amazing. And again, that's just, it's spot on. If this doesn't do it for you, run into your local retailer, check it out, and I can pretty much guarantee any purist or Nintendo fan's probably going to walk out with this guy right here. So, again, thanks for watching. For myself and Mario, we will catch you back here next time.